Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, Sigil here and welcome back to another video. So in this one we're going to take a look at some Zoid fights and we're going to open up with a Grodd fight plus Brainiac plus Robin. You know the deal. We're going to use Beta Club on Grodd to hopefully get some good dot values. We're going to use Brainiac to get some lethal attack damage, and we're going to use Robin to also get some lethal attack damage with Grodd. I have sort of sin on Brainiac since he does not really care about power generation, so I don't have to use sort of Salvation because he generates a lot of power with the Grodd passive. Then I'm gonna be able to just put that in there to make sure that the enemy can't generate any power. And now we're going to tag Grodd in and just combo and chop his ass and try to get some high dot values. This team is so heavily nerfed in this soul rate. In every single soul rate, this team can do 2 billion damage. Maybe not in This Is Magic soul rates because I don't have that high level passive stats there, but it's still gonna be better than no passive stats, which is the thing that we're running with here. And yeah, the weather outside is a lot colder, so you're gonna maybe not see that often tank top Sigvald, but no worry, the tank top is still there. I'm just wearing a hoodie on it. Just keep combo interrupting this man, and at this point, boy, he was so close to dying. He was so close to dying, so I really believed that I could make it, that I could kill this man. Yeah, let's see if we actually kill him, because I honestly don't really recall exactly if we managed to end this man's career or not. Keep combo interrupting him. And yeah, actually we did it. It was another fight where we didn't kill, but here we killed it in the last seconds. Here we have Boss Harley. I don't actually remember what she does exactly, but as far as I remember, she is stun immune, of course. That doesn't currently work at the moment because of the stun bug, but I think she's stun immune normally. But since she's not, we're just gonna use the Harley Quinn League of Anarchy. She's also going to be quite annoying to fight, or at the very least more annoying than the other bosses on this tier, because she's the hardest one, or more like the more inconvenient one. She's not hard, but she's inconvenient to combo interrupt. So I just slapped a League of Anarchy Raven in there to quickly solve that problem for me. Also, I got a comment saying that people, even though they can kind of speak English, because it's not their first language, they can't really properly understand me, because I'm speaking too fast, and I'm sorry if I'm doing that, but at the same time, I'm a YouTuber, it's my job to talk fast and to keep people entertained throughout the whole video, so I'm gonna try to tone it down a little bit. And you guys are gonna have to try a bit harder to catch up, but I'm sure we can get a middle ground here. At the same time, for people asking me to put subtitles on the videos on their native language, I'm sorry, my dude, but that has to be done manually, and I have to write the subtitles myself manually. And the other problem is that even if I had the free time to do that, which I do not, I would have to also be able to speak your native language, and I only know how to speak Romanian or English. And no, I'm not doing Romanian subtitles. I'm definitely not doing that, I'm sorry. Over here we're going to fight Boss Bane here. There was some health left on him, so I'm going to use Zatanna here to deal some percentage health damage, and then we're going to move on to Silver Banshee to hopefully deal some damage afterwards. Our special 2 in there, third special, and yeah, we're done with the damage stacking, but we still have some percentage damage left to go, and we're done with that as well. So now we're going to transition to some Silver Banshee gameplay. We have Power Girl here. I kind of had a choice with Power Girl between using Dark Mel cards on her to put the guaranteed crit area beneath Boss Bane, or I had the choice of Sword of Salvation to cancel the power generate, and I honestly think that the Dark Mel cards beneath it would have been the far better choice, because we simply don't struggle with power anyway, but I have Sword of Salvation on her, and it is what it is. We're just gonna have to run with that. And keep in mind, Dark Mel cards, since it would be on a supporting character, not on Silver Banshee, and on Silver Banshee I have a level 10 Father Box, would only be very useful if we missed a lot of crits. And honestly, for some reason, we're really not missing crits. Silver Banshee seems to be hitting those crits really good. So far, not too much was lost by not using Dark Mel cards on Power Girl. This is one of the luckiest fights I've actually had with non-Dark Mel cards or Banshee, and yeah, a non-crit there, but that was a rare occurrence, and one crit at the end. This is as far as this team went, but they did well enough. Now, the battle on the Drown team will still do well enough, especially on the main account where I have a bit more gears for her, so that she can actually get crit chance without having to have Dark Mel cards equipped. Because on the secondary account, I put everything I had in that one gear into crit damage. And basically because of that, we had to basically be sitting on the Dark Melkar's area to even do crits. Here is not the case, but we still do benefit from sitting on that. I messed up there a bit, but it's fine, she can tank that, she's got level 10 Firebox. Petal Collapse in there, he's gonna be having the Dark Melkar's equipped, so he can trigger that area for us from time to time. And it's not a mandatory thing, but it's just good to have. Block that, Petal Collapse back in, keep combo interrupting his ass, push him to the corner. Got to underground back in, building some combos so that we can third special with Baton Flaps straight into final form. And third special was not available, but special 2 was good enough. Gonna back off here a bit, because I don't trust the continuing combo after special 2, or at the very least in my particular case, for me personally, it doesn't seem to be working as good as for some other people. I'm looking at you, Devo. More on Devo with Rel later, because he has discovered some pretty insane strategy, but yeah, more on that later. We got John Sturgon Enter here, tanking that super move. He's got the Entropy. It's more like I don't need him alive, but it's more like so that I make sure that he doesn't get killed by super move and another of my characters gets tagged in immediately after with low health and proceeds to also die. So that's why I did that, basically just making sure. Keep combo and chopping there. Petal Collapse back in there. Combo and chop his ass again. Come on, drop again. We're going to go into a super move here, again triggering the dot damage from the Battle Underground passive. The dot values are quite high, but that's because we have such a high level Firebox. And they would have been higher if I could use Dark Melkars on her and also have those stats still. But boy, let's make a game. Every single time that Sigvald complains that the artifact stats are not splitting for the entire team in Dawn of Apocalypse, take a shot. I mean, you won't get drunk in one video, but 2 might do the job. Third special in there. And yeah, there we go. Some dot damage again. Keep combo interrupting his ass. Combo interrupt again. Combo interrupt again, and there we go, he's dead. He's dead. And now for the next fight, we're going to speed this one up again, because you've already kind of seen this, but this will be... actually, no, I strap removed it. No worry then. I had a fight with, again, Batman, Jakula, Grodd, and Brainiac that played the same as the previous one and was meant as a cleanup, I think, against Boss EPI after this fight, but I straight up deleted it because I was like, well, people already saw this, and I even failed with like 2 mil left on her to clean up, so there's no reason to add this in the video. I'm just trying to keep in the video the fights that you find interesting and the fights that have kind of repetitive nature and might get boring seeing again and again. I put them on fast forward. And in this fight there's not gonna be too much happening, it's just percentage health damage that we did first of all with King of Atlantis Aquaman, and also we were able to power generate with him a bit because of the Sword of Salvation artifact that was on him, and Deathstroke will have Nora Snowglobe with the clones trying to yet again deal some percentage health damage. And I think I did mess up at some point badly because I looked back after the Grodd fights and I was like, oh boy, we just did a bit more juice out of the Deathstroke clones. But yeah, re-engage the combo here in our special 2, and this clone did a lot, so I'm looking forward to getting another clone in there and let her kill me. And the second clone got tagged in straight into that special 2 hazard, which made it take a lot of damage. Gonna keep backing off here, choose the special 2, and she's got that annoying thing, like a lot of characters will eventually jump attack towards you, she'll basically never jump attack, and I messed up that special 2 there and it didn't connect. If that connected, then the Grodd Brainiac team would have done it, but that didn't happen and she was left with a bit of health. But up to the next fight, we have Boss Joker. He's stun immune, usually. But obviously now, we don't care about that, because the stun resistance doesn't work. We're going to try to one-shot Heroic 7 Joker by using Raven, League of Arkia with Heartbreak Harlequin instead of Joker. We don't really need to care too much about getting into the smoke hazard for this fight alone, because we don't have any buffs to lose. I was hoping that Harley would kill him with that super move, but... bro, the clones of this man, the clones that this man summons are the most annoying thing in Injustice 2 Mobile. Except for the fact that they got a huge amount of health, except for that fact. They have the most annoying AI I have ever seen in my life. and the most nasty frame advantage over the player. Like, in the time frame that you're gonna try to do a normal hit on those clones are gonna back off into a jump attack, they're going to use a special on you, they're going to steal your lunch money, take a shit on your front door, and still not be done with it. Like, can I please play the game when I'm against those clones? So here I was, actually I was not that cautious because I tagged in Harley at this point. I was trying to be too cautious and was really trying to get Darkness ready before he tagged out, but there was plenty of time to tag Harley once in there, and I did eventually do that. Look at this man, back off ranged attack. I tried to gap close, my bad there, getting hit a bit, getting hit by a special one. Back off jump attack, finally we get him here a bit. And third special there, a little bit of an overkill, but it's fine. We even entered the smoke hazard, but it's fine. We have no debuffs, no buffs on ourselves that we can lose if we enter that. Except for the super move buff, I guess, for Harley. I lost my super move buff, and I mean, that's not ideal, but not the end of the world. Raven back in there. Special one. Gonna tag Harley in from a block. Also stunned him on tagging, which is great. Another special two in there. Just keep up the combo. Like, we're dealing tons of damage, but the time is kind of running out as well. I tagged in EPI here. She's got the Entropy equipped, so she for sure will have zero chance to die. Also, Raven removing the attack buffs on this man is going to be very useful. I forgot to mention that, like, Raven removes enemies' buffs. In Raids and Soul Raids, that's gonna be useless in 99% of these scenarios, except scenarios like this, where the enemy actually gets a dangerous buff. And I messed up there. My bad, I failed the combo interruption. But yeah, we got Joker back in. The Darkness is about to expire, so we're gonna tag in Raven for another special one. And one more tagging from Harley should do it, and at the same time has to do it, because if we don't kill him in this one, we're simply not gonna kill him. There we go, one more special 2 and he's gonna be done for. Thanks so much for watching. The rewards were garbage as usual. Like the video if you liked it, dislike it, subscribe for more content like this, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye!